Hello Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. I post twice a day. Now if you didn't see this morning's reading with the first reading this morning, this is the extended. I suggest that you go watch that first. And in order to never miss, please subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. You'll always know when I'm posting. It's 9:45 every day. At the 9:45 that there is every day Eastern time, that is when I post. And I enjoy your comments. I enjoy your views. I thank you for your support. When we finished off with these beautiful brand new gratitude journals that I received, I'm so happy. I love these, okay? We had, at the bottom of the deck, I didn't show you the card that came up when I pulled some tarot on these cards. And the Sun card came up, okay? So Spirit is saying that they want to give you clarity on what is actually going on, okay, with you and your life. It's all about different perspectives. So this was all about looking back on everything that you've done, because a lot of us look back as in designating certain things as mistakes or just things that maybe we should have done differently. And Spirit wants you to know that no, there's no such thing. You are doing fine, okay? You were where you were, and that's where you were meant to be at that time, okay? If there was chaos and everything was a mess, well, there was something to be taken from there. There was something to look at, and you're doing it, you did it, and here you are now, okay? So that way you live a life of purpose. You live of always looking back and knowing the lessons that you were supposed to learn and the things you were supposed to do. Now I'm going to pull 3 cards from this Oracle deck, the Sacred Destiny. And we're going to continue on to see what Spirit has to add to this, okay? Like I said, lot said this morning was very cool reading. I liked it, especially because they're new cards, new thoughts, new ways of putting things. I love when people who create these things actually put it through. Right, gateway. Gorgeous. Look at this. Okay, unicorn. Unicorn always shows me the possibilities of brand new things that haven't been created yet. And all of your endeavors, everything that you've done, everything that you've looked at in the past has created these gateways, okay? Even looking at things that you remember, by remembering how special they were and what they meant to you, or even working on the relationships, such as I'm giving myself as an example. On my marriage over time, I've had to work on a relationship many times to bring new nuances, new perspective to it, to make it fresh and wonderful, and remember how important it is in my life. This is about recreating something, making it new, seeing things you haven't seen, such as a unicorn in the picture, okay? These are all gateways to new things, of seeing things in a new way, in a way you've never seen before. Boredom is an excellent chance for you to actually, stagnation and boredom is sometimes an excellent chance to look at things and find a new way of doing it, okay, of seeing it, of relating to it, okay? For me, to tell you the truth, stagnation in a lot, people don't have enough stagnation. Stagnation brings on imagination and creativity in ways that you've never known, because people are trying to get out of that. But they keep themselves so busy with social media, with TV, with phones. It started with all the entertainment, even, the stuff we do every day. We never have a moment to ever be stagnant or bored. So we never get ourselves out of it. People have lost their imaginations. It's very scary sometimes, because you're thinking, oh God, how many things are they going to rehash from the past? Is anything new going to come out soon, right? Transformation, see? This is what I'm saying. Cards always talk. They're talking as Spirit's talking through me. They're like my magic wand. Ta-da. So transformation, absolutely. We've seen it is time for us to transform into something better, into something... a unicorn, okay? It's time for us to really see what is unseen. within our imaginations. It's time to stop talking to ourselves and telling ourselves, oh, you're ridiculous for, doodling, or you're ridiculous for wasting your time doing this stuff when you can be doing something constructive. No, you have the time to do all of this, okay? It's always about revamping. It's always about taking the old, letting it out, and putting in the new, okay? Always, always. A lot of people who are awakened right now are realizing that the stuff that they thought about really doesn't make any sense anymore. Okay, actually sit with it and go, that doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense. And that needs to be changed. I don't want it anymore, right? And it's going to bring you happiness. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Purification, right. Purification. I love it. It's a sunflower, okay? So the harvest is coming in. Things are going to get purified. Happiness is coming through. By being more vulnerable, by being stagnant, by being bored, by embracing every part of yourself, whether it's good or bad. We always so emphasize, you have to be happy all the time. You have to be this all the time. You always have to be striving forward. You always have to keep busy. You always have to be going towards a goal. Sometimes you have to be sitting and stagnant and seeing what doesn't work. As I said, in music, it's the pauses between the music that makes it so beautiful and so full and whole. And this is what this is talking about. You need to be full and whole, okay? You can't just have the good times. You can't just be in a white room, right? It's shifting the cycles, okay? It's the 10. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. Is not the halfway mark. Well, yeah, it is the halfway mark in the tarot because it starts with the Fool. Pardon me. But it is the shift in the middle, okay? It's the balance. It's the middle part. You can't always think everything is going to be wonderful. No. It's about movement, cycles. And this whole reading really is about movement and cycles. Always, always, okay? You have to center yourself when your world starts spinning, okay? And be prepared for it to shift in positive ways, but if it's not, you have to sit there and contemplate why it isn't what you need to look at. Okay? Ooh! Okay, so there was one up here. You have the Knight of Wands. Let's go see what fell down. Aha! So they came out together. Right. So I feel, what I felt, one on the ground, one on a table, it was at odds with each other, right? There's always the odds of either stopping, blocking yourself from moving forward, or stepping into the challenge, okay? The thing about transformation, it's just, we're always having this internal fight. That's the pendulum, right? It's always internally fighting with us. I remember going forward. Oh no, but what if I go forward too fast? What if I jump in without looking? What if? There's a lot of that going on. And then you have people who just jump in all the time regardless of what happens. Who's right and who's wrong? Nobody. This is what Spirit is saying. Nobody. You be who you are. Okay? Live your life. If you're doing things the way you're doing it, there's a reason for it. As I said, it's all about learning and teaching. You learn by blocking. You learn by jumping. Okay? They're both the same. They both have something to offer you. Okay? We just like to put them both on the same level. We should be putting them on the same level, but we're putting it on opposing sides. Again, that pendulum. Okay? It is all the same. It is all the same. It's just a different perspective. It's equal parts to somebody that makes sense. This is what, when Ashu said, equal parts doesn't mean equal parts to the same people, okay? To them, maybe going for the challenge at that time is something that feels right to them, and that equals their balance, what they need to do right now. It balances out, makes them feel better. Your better might be to stop and wait and block and see and watch and contemplate. And that makes you feel better. That's your balance. That's your middle. Okay, so it's, wow, it's very, 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 a lot of great messages here, Pisces. Even for myself. They bring me to school. They knew this, okay? I have to tell you, I wanted to be the student, the forever student. I loved, especially if I was learning about things that really interested me. I loved going to school. I loved going to school. And this is so great for me because every time I take out these cards, I'm learning more from Spirit. Every day I go to school. Every day I go to school with you guys. It's so wonderful. Okay, so I did notice that the Eight of Cups was upside down. It's getting very apparent to me now when cards are being upside down. So there might be a reason for it. But the Chariot, yeah, right. I love this because right away, what I notice right away is some cups are upside down, some cups are right side up. That's the message that's coming in right now for me, okay, for this. Sometimes leaving is your happiness. Leaving is your happiness, even though it seems upside down. You see that? Even though it's upside down, this is your personal blessing, okay? And I'm not talking about leaving relationship. I'm not talking about leaving anything. I'm not talking about anything in particular, okay? Whatever resonates with you. You're leaving a job. It could be leaving your crap, you know, to a Goodwill. It could be anything. Whatever it is for you, this is your personal happiness. So this is, what is it? What are you saying? Something came through and then went away. It's whatever rings your bell, whatever. There's a saying, and it's gone. So, whatever does it for you, okay? Whatever makes you happy is what's right for you, okay? Doesn't mean it's right for the neighbor. Doesn't mean it's right for your husband or wife. Doesn't mean it's right for your parent. It's what's right for you, okay? And this is your Chariot. The Chariot came out with it. The Chariot is you are in charge of your journey, of your own life. This is your life to live. It's your journey to have. Nobody can do it for you. There's a lot of happiness coming in. Okay, you see, I love this because we both have happiness cards. Look at that. Okay, and true as I'm looking at the cards some more, you have the two and the transformation. Okay, your gateways and your transformations are all going to be different. Okay, but these for sure are cycles. Okay, nobody can deny that at points in their lives since the beginning of time, even back to the caveman, they're saying they've been cycles of things to do in your life. There's a time of this and a time of that and a time of this, and you need to change and move forward. Because once you stop, if you were to stop as a human being, it's the same way spiritually, it's the same way journey-wise, you would die. Okay? There's a reset, poof, and then you come back down. Because you need to be moving. You need to do it. That's just the way it is. They're showing me people who retire and then sit in a chair and no longer challenge themselves physically, mentally, or spiritually. This is when you see somebody get old and go. This is why people are staying alive longer, they're telling me as well, because people are looking for new challenges all the time, right? They're just going out there, they're going, okay, we need to do more. They're staying younger. They're staying younger in that way, okay? We have other things causing us problems, but definitely we're staying younger that way. Oh, wow. What did I say? What did I say this morning? This is the judgment. This is the judgment energy. And guess what? There it is. It's all about change. It's all about reviewing, changing, and releasing what no longer suits you in your life. Always that way, always the way. Okay, so I'm going to pull some of this Abraham Hicks. Yeah. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, just let you know, if there's other ways that you would like to support this channel, there are ways in the description box, also in the comment section. Everything you need to know is down there. Don't let anybody from the outside come in and ask you questions. These are scammers. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this. Any links, anything is in the description of these videos. That's it, okay? Our varied behavior adds to the planet's well-being. Nice message. When you remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational invitation of it, and when you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behavior that you not approve of, you may not approve of the person who's taking a challenge, and they may not approve of you pushing away and trying to get more information, right? So just stop, okay? And that you do not have to participate. Okay, so this is saying, when you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance and well-being of your planet, even if they offer behavior that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior, and will not, unless you give your attention to it. You become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. Right, so don't make it your personal vendetta in life to disapprove of how people live their lives. This is very important, okay? So this is why, as tolerated, as people who tolerate things, okay, who are adaptable, and the Two of Earth right here, people come in and they say, I want you to call me Berry Flower from now on. And I don't want to be called by the name that I was given, and I want to be a flower, and I want to be a berry together. And you say, sure, okay? The thing is that you may think to yourself, yeah, you're not a berry or a flower, but it's okay. I'll call you, and if that's the way you want to live your life, and don't give it any more thought. Now, as the other person, they got to stop harping on it, okay, as well. They can't expect you to then become an advocate for them, okay? And they have to respect the fact that even though you may not agree, you're willing to let them do whatever they want, right? And this is where the scale goes a little weird, because the oppressed person, the person who suddenly wants to be identified and wants that identity, then attacks other people who can't understand their point of view, such as they felt misunderstood. They no longer understand others. You're getting what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. So this is the thing. This is what we're going to be working with. So this is about tolerating. This is about understanding that at different points in your life, you're going to be the one who stops, and maybe at other points you're going to be the one who goes. So you have to be adaptable, and people have to be adaptable with you, and you're not all going to be at the same spot in your life. That's just the way it is, okay? So that's coming through again. It's been coming through all week, and I don't suspect it's going to go anytime soon, because I just don't feel, I feel that the world needs this lesson, okay? I'm not looking, you're looking. Oh, there's something very big, okay? The heart got caught in the wheel, okay? So, right away, what I got from this, very clearly, follow your heart, okay? Have an open heart, okay? The heart is open. Have an open heart. The wheel of fortune, right here. Absolutely, okay? They're telling me to look at the card with the green on it. The clarity, the green, okay? And there's a new opportunity gain with some in a dream that you had that did not come to fruition. There's a new opportunity gain with each one we let go. Only with darkness can we find our light. So the Sun card had green, and we're talking about light and dark. And there is a hole in the heart for light to come through. So that's all coming through with all of this together is showing me that really, it really has to do with, I'm hearing all you need is love. That's all I hear. All you need is love. I know it's oversimplified, guys, but really, all you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. That's all I can hear. I'm going to listen to that song now after I'm done this reading. This is really what you need, because love forgives a lot, okay? Think of a person that you've fallen in love with, okay? Do you not see them in wonderful and open ways? The heart is the biggest open vortex inside of you. It is the one that lets you vibe higher. It is the one that lets you forgive. It is the one that lets you see change as magical and not as so foreboding and scary and oppressive as we all make it. So they're really saying, open heart. Okay, open your heart to things. See things, and I love this. It went on the eye right here. See? See with the eyes of love. See with an open mind, an open heart. I'm going to leave it at that, Pisces. I think that's pretty good. I think that feels pretty good to me, just saying it like that. So anyway, I'm going to let you go, Pisces. As you can hear, there's people coming into the house, so I'm going to have to go anyway. I always hate to leave you, but I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Take care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow for Saturday's reading. Always exciting. Come back for that. I have a special reading, as I always do on Saturdays now, and I've already got it all set up for you. Take care, Pisces. Bye-bye.